And now we'll recognize Dr. Dunn from Florida. We're really well represented on this committee from this great state of Florida. We appreciate that. So
Thank
I'll
you.
recognize you for five minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Chair Khan, thank you for appearing before this panel today. Congressional oversight of the FTC is an important part of the American political process. Small and medium-sized businesses are the backbone in rural communities throughout America, including Florida's 2nd Congressional District. These include regional and local grocery stores and convenience stores, which are typically the only source of essential groceries and other consumer goods in many small towns in my district. Last year, as our nation faced broken supply chains and rising prices, I sent a letter to the FTC asking the Commission to use its existing authority to study conduct that could violate laws under its purview. My primary concern is when rural stores are taken advantage of in such unstable times. Many towns and small rural communities have become food deserts after their local grocery stores went out of business. In addition, many of these businesses are family-owned and provide the only viable option for individuals who don't have access to adequate transportation to travel to larger chain stores, which may be hours away. The independent small and medium-sized grocers are telling me that big box stores are forcing them out of business. So Chair Khan, Section 6B of the FTC Act empowers the FTC to require companies to respond to questions about business practices. Where are you currently in the 6B process on independent grocers and food supply chains? And have you formally inquired about monopolistic practices harming independent and regional grocers?
Thanks for that question, Congressman. I couldn't agree more that these are especially troubling concerns that we're hearing from independent retailers, especially independent grocers. One 6B that we launched early in my tenure was to understand whether the supply chain disruptions that we had seen were being exacerbated by asymmetries of power that we may see between the small independent stores and the big chain stores.
So my question was, have you actually formally started that 6B
Yes.
process for inquiry?
Yes, we have.
Excellent, excellent. So last Congress, the then-ranking members Rogers and Bill Rock has sent a letter to Secretary of Commerce Raimondo. We mentioned that earlier today, requesting that the Secretary work with stakeholders across the federal government to prevent supply chain disruptions throughout America, especially in rural areas. And have you been working with the Department of Commerce on that particular effort?
I'm not sure if we're working with them on this specific issue, but generally we try to take a whole of government approach to these issues in general.
All right.